Hi, I'm Suzanne Longstreet. I'm a clarity coach. I'm also a designated trainer in neuro-linguistic programming. Today, I want to talk to you about defining your dream vision. And this is also as defined by Jim Collins in Good to Great. I always want to call him Tom Collins. It's not Tom Collins. That's a drink. It's Jim Collins in Good to Great. And he talked about a big, hairy, audacious goal. Or, as Napoleon Hill talks about in Think and Grow Rich, your burning desires statement. What's your big dream? Your dream-driven, your destiny-driven goal, as Brendon Burchard talks about in Dumb Goals. And I invite you to take a look at all of these, whether reading the book or if you want to Google Brendon Burchard's Dumb Goals. It's a great 12, 13-minute video on creating something huge for yourself and stepping outside of your comfort zone and really just dreaming, and thinking about what you could possibly achieve and how you can make a difference in this world, because you can. And what are you going to do? How are you going to help people? What specifically are you going to do? And that's where my business training is going to come back in, and my NLP training is, I want you to make it specific. And make sure that you have actions tied to your dream-driven, destiny-driven, your big, hairy, audacious goal. Because you're in service, whether you're selling a product, whether you're an employee, or whether you're selling your service. You are in service. And so who are you trying to help? Whose lives are you making difference because you're here? Because you've connected to the light that's inside of you and you're out here in the world. So dream big. That's my wish for you today. And it's what I've been working on for the last week is, what's my big, hairy, audacious goal? Where am I going next? I've actually been fortunate enough to achieve a lot of my dreams and my goals. And now I'm pushing myself to dream bigger and to get out of my comfort zone. And I'm going to extend that to you and say, get out of your comfort zone and dream bigger. What can you achieve? Who can you help? What service can you provide? What product will you do? What can you create in this life that will have you leaving a legacy and making a difference? And when I started this is a 3-part series. This is the second part. So the first part is last week. I talked about reviewing your successes. As Tony Robbins talked about, we tend to underestimate what we can do in several decades and overestimate what we can do in a year or a day. So take a look at all that you've done over the last couple of decades and look at the trends, and then think of what do you want to do in the next few decades and dream that big. I don't mean just a year. I mean, what can you do in a decade or 2 or 3 or 5? How many decades are you going? What can you create? That's my challenge to you this week. Define your dream vision, and I've put more details into my Success and Clarity blog that you can look at. So take a look and see what your dream-driven, destiny-driven, big, hairy, audacious goal is. If you want to share it with me, I'd love to receive it. I wish you all the best, and next week we're going to talk about the steps that you're going to create to get to your dream vision. Wishing you a great week.